This podcast is produced by Brad Eickhoff from Uplific Speaking. Brad is a motivational speaker and certified life coach. Additional information can be obtained at www.uplificspeaking.com. Thank you for listening.
You are confident. You're ready to try something new, whether it's to apply for a new job and go for an interview, sign up for a new league or a new board, whether it's at school or at church. And you are ready for that interview to make the best impression that you can. But the words that you use can make a difference. What? You never thought about that? What we're going to talk about today are 6 verbs that can make you sound weak, no matter what your job title is or what your position is. 6 simple words can make you sound weak. And you're probably saying to yourself, Brad, what are these 6 words? Let me know. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The first word is think. You use it many times during the course of your day. You or a coworker might say, I think we should move ahead with this project. Or your boss may tell you, I think you've got a great idea. Harmless enough, right? But the only trouble is the word think doesn't sound definite. It's basically a looser word, not as confident. So anytime that you use the word think, anything after that word is less confident. So instead of saying, I think we have a good idea, try, you've got a great idea, or that's an excellent idea. If you want a replacement verb, try, I'm confident your plan will work. By changing that one little word, the statement is stronger, sounds more structured. The second word in our list is the word need. So you'll hear it all the time. I need this report as soon as possible, or I need the figures to finish the budget. You'll hear that a lot at many organizations, won't you? But using the word need conjures up a feeling of dependency on the part of the speaker, rather than an obligation and responsibility on the part of the team. So instead of using the word need, try replacing it with a polite phrase such as, please have this report to me by next Friday. Wouldn't that be nice to hear that in your workplace versus need? Instead, you'll be hearing please, please, please. We'll keep our fingers crossed on that one, won't we? The third word in our list is the word want. In turn, it's very similar to the word need. It suggests the speaker is wanting or lacking in some way. If a boss tells a subordinate, I want you to improve the quality of your work, the statement suggests the boss is not getting what he or she wants, which maybe she or he isn't. But the better way to get what you want is to simply set forth the facts. Your work on this report needs to be a higher quality. That puts the emphasis on the employee to work better, get the job done, and do a better quality work. Now, here's my favorite of the list of 6, the word guess. I have interviewed many people during the course of my career, which has been in the financial and the banking industry, and I've been doing that for close to 25 plus years. And the one word that the candidates would always say, well, I guess. I would cringe every time I would hear this word. So, this word is basically telling that you are not sure. You are not confident. And whenever you are interviewing or talking about anything, you need to sound as confident as possible. You are there with an audience, and your job is to sell them and get them to believe in what you are saying. So instead of saying the word guess, use the word we expect or I expect. This sounds a lot better than the word guess. Or another way of saying it, instead of saying, I guess our results should be better than last year, use an action such as, our results will be better or should be better, not, I guess they'll be better. It makes a whole lot of difference. So, you're probably wondering what the 5th word is. The 5th word is hope. And you're going, that's a simple word. Why would that be a word I shouldn't use? Well, I hope we'll get that sale, or I hope you'll be able to do better on your next assignment. It makes you feel small. Rather than inspiring confidence, you need to use a better word. For example, what other words can you use? Instead of saying, I hope we'll win, use the term, I'm looking forward to a win. I know you'll give it your all. These statements are so much more empowering than the simple word hope. The hope means you have a dream, where the other ones mean action. You'll get it done. And people will have a higher standing in their mind of how you can make it happen. Now, I'm going to sound like an old teenager here. The 6th and final word in our list. I suppose. Yes, you hear that so many times. You're having coffee with a colleague or a friend, and they ask if you're going to the upcoming town hall meeting. If you answer, I suppose, you quietly indicate that it doesn't really matter to you. You're not really interested or engaged. So, there's many occasions, either in the workplace, your social life, that you want to use that word. You may not think this matters when you're talking to a teammate, but it does. News travels fast, and the words you repeatedly use suggest, I really don't care attitude. It's only a matter of time before your reputation and influence begins to dip. So, instead of using the word suppose, use more concrete words. Yes, I'll definitely be there. Or, yes, I want to hear what management has to say. You may not think it matters, but in the mind of your audience, It does. So today we've talked about 6 simple words. It might have seemed simple. It might have seemed really useless beforehand. But every time you speak, make sure you're saying it in a bold and confident manner. And that way, people will be your audience and they will listen and respect every word that you say. So I hope you enjoyed the thoughts for today. And please listen to the following little blurb about Anchor FM. And this is the service that I use for the broadcast and podcast. And if you're interested in doing your own podcast, they're more than happy to help you out. Thanks again for listening, and we'll talk again soon. Take care.